Alrighty, let's get a bunch of these guys back into this back part here. The barn's gonna get really warm and really full. This part is really full. There's like 60 head back here, damn near. We won't get them all back there, but we can get a pile of them. Hi! Hi! Yeah!
Yeah! Yeah!
Hi! 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 Yeah! Somebody get away?
No, they were just hitting it. They gave it a kink.
Yeah, well, it was a little kinky from before.
Yeah, well,
Alrighty, this is preg testing, guys. So we'll catch you all in a little bit. Alrighty, guys, so that was her. Preg testing is done. And we had one open cow. And she's in there. And that other cow that's in there is just a complete bitch, so that's why she's in there, because she's leaving. But yeah, these ones, as far as her, when I say she's a complete bitch, when she calves, she's not bad. She raises a okay calf, but she's a friggin' crowd jumper is the problem. So Tris is just walking down midway to hit those gates down there. Hopefully the cows don't get past them. Hurry up, boy! And our one calf that had the sore foot issue, we had the vet look at him and gave us some pointers on what to do there. He's thinking it was basically his toes are separating. He's saying just from the super dry conditions, he's lazy. He's laying down here in here right now. But he'll get up when I stab him with a needle. CP went to get the needle. He twisted this leg in a gopher hole. I saw it happen. The other one is the one that was giving him lots of grief. And we will get him treated up. And hopefully he'll come out of it. And who knows, maybe we'll be able to sell him yet, right? That's it. Get up, boy. But anyway. So yeah, things aren't that bad. Curtis, our veterinarian, was quite happy with the way things went. Like 40 minutes and we were done preg testing. So can't complain with that. Anyway, I'll let you go and we'll talk to y'all later. Well, good morning, everybody. How the heck y'all doing today? It's November, I believe it's November the 9th. The sun is up. Not very high yet, but it is up. It's still quite cool. Minus, I think I looked earlier, it was like -5 this morning here right now. I was hoping to be on the road and gone from home by now. Give me a sec, gotta get my glove on. Anywho, what are we doing? Well, we gotta get unhooked from this big bad boy, which is pretty simple like that. And we gotta fill Big Blue up with fuel. And we gotta go down the road and pick up our fertilizer. That's what we're doing. These quick connect, disconnect are nice. I have to admit to that. But pretty much all tractors are like that nowadays. So just fired Big Blue up. He's still in the warm-up stage here. But yeah, we're gonna fertilize our field at home. That one that Cam Bites pro-tilled for us. We're gonna broadcast our fertilizer on there. And then we gotta work at disking it all down. get that fertilizer worked into the ground so we don't lose our nitrogen content over the winter. Now, why are we starting so late? Well, simple. I was on the phone with SAS Power for the last, oh gosh, a good 45 minutes to an hour. My plan was to be leaving the yard about 8 o'clock, and when you're trying to get a hold of a government entity, you got to go through the leaps and bounds, and oh, well, I can't help you, this person will help you. And then you sit on the line and wait to get in contact with that person, and then that person puts you in contact with another person, and then from that person to another person who kind of sort of gave us some insight to what's going on. And I'll talk about that more once we hit the road. So anyway, we're just gonna get this sucker fueled up right full, and then we'll go to Blair's Fertilizer, Blair's Ag, pick up the fertilizer broadcaster. It's a Valmar. It's on an air system. You guys, lots of you have seen it before, and we'll get that hooked up and filled up with the fertilizer that we're putting down, and we'll go from there. We'll talk to you all later. Alrighty, well, we're on the road. So, like I was saying before, I don't know if you guys can make it out, but see, there's a power pole right there. Another one there, another one further down, another one further down, so on and so forth. Plus the one in our yard, there's like 5 or 6 power poles. So that power line all the way, there's like 14 miles or 14 kilometers of power line that's getting moved. And they said for any questions or whatever, get a hold of SAS Power. So I guess the plan at this point is basically take that power line and put it right on my fence line right here in the ditch. So get him out of the field and get it out of that bush through there that way. Now there is the possibility that they would look at actually moving the power line right across the road to this side over here. But at this point, that's not in the works. It's still in the planning stages, apparently. So, and then I asked them if they were looking at moving the transformer line, like the transformer in my yard and the metering box in my yard. And they said, at this point, no. Being that I'm the very last guy on the line, wherever they relocate that pole in my yard, we would end up getting a new transformer box or new metering box, and they would go from the pole underground to that box. So that works for me, because let me tell you, if they were expecting me to run all brand new underground power lines throughout my yard after I just did it here like 5 years ago, I'd be going after them for that cost. That's for friggin' sure. Anywho, let's keep on toting on down to Blair's Ag. It's about a 5-mile drive, 6-mile drive, and we'll bring you guys back when we get in the field. Talk to you all then. Well, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we had a malfunction in the friggin' junction. Hit the hydraulic line to swing these wings out, and well, you see that black spot? That ain't water. That's fucking oil fucking everywhere. Yeah, oil everywhere. Just got the line off, made the phone call. Here's the line. Blew the end right off of her. She's a little corroded. Fertilizer. When it's not fucking washed off real good, that's what'll happen. Things will fucking corrode up like a sumbitch. So I phoned them and they said they were gonna come and get it. Get the hydraulic line, get a new one made up. So now I'm sitting here waiting for them to get this thing fixed so I can get fucking going already, because we need to get on the ball here. It's supposed to friggin' rain and snow tonight, so I want this fertilizers put in the ground. Anyway, fun friggin' fun. I'm gonna let you guys go. That sucker's dripping on my tools, so pull those out and I'll talk to you guys later. Alrighty guys, well, we're up and rolling. Just got going here. Thank you, Curtis from Blair's Egg. Curtis McCullough came out. I had the part off, the hydraulic line off, and he took it and ran and got a new one made up. So we got our GPS thing here, but I don't have it turned on right now because I'm just gonna do a couple of headlands first. There it is. So this is a 57-foot wide Valmar airflow. It's a PTO driven fan, not a hydraulic driven fan. And I've used it now a couple, 3-4 times, so it seems to do okay. That's for sure. Now here's where there's some of that really lumpy shit that Cambite's chewed up with their Pro Till, and it looks like it did a pretty nice job. Hopefully this ground isn't going to be too froze or anything. I don't think so. I think we'll be safe, and I'll be able to disc this stuff in the ground good. And CP is out there unrolling a bale, monkeying around with it, spreading it around, and she's gonna turn the cows loose out of the corral out in this field over here today. But we gotta hammer down and get this friggin' thing done, because I want to get this all disked down today, if at all possible. So I'm gonna let you guys go and we'll talk to y'all later. Alrighty guys, so yeah, we're still out here. A couple more passes and we'll have her wrapped up. So not too bad. What are we putting down for fertilizer? Well, we're it's a 3911 at 100 and so 39 nitro, 11 phosphorus. Now I don't know a hell of a lot about this fertilizing stuff, other than the fact that it does help the plants grow, right? I'm just being honest. But the nitrogen, from what I understand, it helps the plant germinate and grow tall, and the phos helps for roots growth to grow down, is the way I understand it. And a healthy plant produces a better crop, right? Anyway, that's the gist of the way I get it. One thing I do know for sure is, because we do farm some organic land and then we farm our land at home that we fertilize, anything that I fertilize generates a hell of a lot better crop than my organic land does. And that thing right there is just an Outback GPS light bar to kind of guide me to make sure I'm not overlapping too much or too far away. So I try to stick with the bottom line, right? The bottom dot in the orange, that's pretty much center, and then the top one just guides left or right a little bit, one way or the other. So, but yeah, that's what we're putting down for fertilizer, is a 3911. And what are we going to be planting out here next year? Well, it's going to be one of two things, basically one of three things. It'll either be oats or barley, or maybe oats and a green feed, like a green feed oats. But that green feed, I'm thinking about doing 20 acres or so of wheat oats, canola, peas mixed together and using that as a green feed, as a forage. So yeah, but we'll definitely be having oats out here, and the plan is to combine that oats. Anywho, so that's the gist of her. We'll bring you guys back later. Alrighty guys, well, we got her done, and I don't know what it is, but every time I ever use this thing, they set the rate, and I always end up making a few more passes to get rid of everything. So in this case, I made, what was it, like 6 more passes across the field. And so I just got to take the very end 5 feet on either side and fold that up manually. And then I can hit the hydraulic to fold the wings up. And it's just like a spring-loaded thing. A spring-loaded wing. Just like that. And then hit the hydraulic to get those arms into their transport cradle position. Waiting for Blair's to get back to me because it's like freaking 2 o'clock in the afternoon now, and I want to get this disked, and I'm hoping I'm gonna have enough time to disc this, right? I believe that should have it. Nope, that one didn't suck in. Son of a bitch. This side is always a bugger to get into the cradle. So I'll put my safety on, and then we'll work at getting that sucker into place. We'll talk to you later. Alrighty, well, now it's the work in. Blair's got back to me, and they said not a problem. There's nothing set up for that machine. Nobody's wanting it. You just go ahead and keep it there as long as you need and get this fertilizer worked into the ground. So there it is. We are going. We're gonna give her Swan River, and it's gonna take us a while because I'm only able to do about 10 acres per hour max with this machine, and it is 10 to 3 in the afternoon right now, so we'll be out here for a while, probably till 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Anywho, I'll let you guys go and we'll talk to y'all later. Alrighty guys, well, we're still out here. We're not quite half done yet. There's the disc. We're cutting her about 3.5 inch to get this fertilizer worked in. Now some of you might ask, Brendan, why the hell are you working the fertilizer in? You just put it on the ground. Well, yeah, you do just put it on the ground. And most guys, especially on YouTube, there's a lot of guys that are fertilizing right now, but they're fertilizing grassland. So yeah, they're just dumping it on top of the ground. In my case, I want this fertilizer here for next spring. So if I'm gonna lose, if I want to lose like freaking near $3,000, I guess leaving it on top of the ground won't hurt none, right? But in our case, if I cover it up with dirt, from what I'm being told, that'll lock that fertilizer in the ground and I won't lose it. I might lose 5%. So if I leave it sitting on top of the ground, and if we get enough snow cover, then I might lose, I don't know, 20-25%. But if we don't get very much snow cover, like let's say we only get an inch or so for a big portion of the winter, I could lose as much as 40% or more. So by putting her in the ground, that's my best option, right? Keep the nutrients in the ground, because that's where the root of the plant is going to be when I seed. And you want that root to have all the nutrient, because that's where the plant is going to get its nutrient from. It's getting it from the root. Anyways, we're still going. It's 5:30. I'm going to be out here for a little while yet. So give us the old thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Sorry I didn't get very much. You can hear that thing hitting rocks. Sorry I didn't get very much footage of preg testing. But once we got rocking and rolling there, it went really fast. So there wasn't much time for me to do any videoing. And everybody was busy. If I'd have had a fourth person there, because it was CP, Tristan, and myself, so if there would have been a fourth person, I could have had them work the camera. Anyway, comment, subscribe, and fun. Let's get her done. We'll catch you guys later.